What's up, YouTube? So last week we went on a store run and went grocery shopping for a meal prep for the entire week, and that's great and all, but I got some comments and some questions about, okay, so how do you know what to buy? Like, how much do you buy so it doesn't go bad later on, so you don't buy too much or you buy too little and all of a sudden you have to go back to the store. So today that's what we're going to do. So go ahead, do yourself a favor, grab a pen and paper and get ready to rock and roll, and let's get after it. Now, this is our first time meeting. I'm a classically trained private fitness chef, personal trainer, and nutrition coach located here in Tampa, Florida. And I've personally helped thousands of clients just like you, including pro wrestlers, fighters, celebrities, influencers, athletes, and everyday people just like yourself reach their nutrition and fitness goals. Many of you realize the importance of proper nutrition to fuel your gains and performance goals, and I recognize that due to this global pandemic that we've had going on for so long now, that it's not readily accessible and available to everyone. My personal mission is to keep you as informed as possible about how to create exciting and tasty meal prep options that not only fuel your goals but will help your macros, like help you hit your macros every single day, like every single time throughout the entire week, not just Monday through Friday with 2 cheat days or a cheat day or any of that. Now, if you're seriously focused on transforming your life and physique, go ahead and smash that subscribe button so you don't even miss a single episode on this channel. And if this video helps you in the least bit or helps somebody else that you know, by all means share it to them. Hit that like button and drop me a comment below to let me know any topics you'd like me to touch on next. Alright guys, here we go, and let's get this done. Now, it's kind of breezy out here, so there's no telling how things are going to go. This is like my 3rd time trying to shoot because stuff likes to blow all over the place. So anyways, I know right now that my scale says 200 pounds at 14% body fat, and this equals 172 pounds of lean mass. On bodybuilding.com, I calculated my BMR, which gave me a requirement of 2,010 calories. This is what I would eat to maintain my current weight, physique, provided a consistent and continual exercise plan. To gain lean mass, we need to increase our caloric intake. Weight gain is 250 to 500 calorie increase. I went with 300 calories. Also, we know that to gain lean mass, I need to eat between 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per pound of current lean mass. And again, I chose right in the middle at 1.3 grams per pound of lean mass, which equals out to 225 grams of protein for my requirement. Using a basic fat multiplier, 0.35 to 0.5 grams per pound of lean mass, for me that equaled out to a 60 to 80 gram of fat per day requirement. So I know that sounds like a lot, but remember, we're refueling 6 times per day. That's only 15 to 21 grams per meal after accounting for our overnight oats and 2 shakes. But we'll get back to all that a little bit later. So my fat calories requirement averages out to 657. That's where this number comes from. And my carb requirement is up here. So out of 2,310 calories, I have already accounted for 1,557 calories, right, from protein and fat. Because up here, 900, and down here, 675, because every single gram of protein equals 4 calories, carbs, 4 calories, and 1 gram of fat equals 9 calories, okay? So here we are. Using simple math, I know that I need to consume 753 carb calories to meet my nutritional goals, or roughly 188 carbs. So now I know after my breakfast and shakes accounted for, my leftover requirements for the meals I need to prep. Protein, 142 grams, which was going to equal out to 35.5 grams of protein per meal. And of course, including my overnight oats and 2 shakes, I want to say 4 meals, which will round everything off to 6 meals per day, keep my metabolism ignited. So again, we're going to be meal prepping and grocery shopping for 4 additional meals for 7 days. So 28 total meals, remember? That's what we did last week also. But anyways, so carbs, I have 98 grams left, and fat, 60 to 86 grams left. That's what I need right now. After, like I said, after accounting for the breakfast and the shakes. Super close to having a complete plan. The USDA website has a database where you can look up various foods and ingredients, and it will break down these macros or even micronutrients, which are your vitamins and minerals. Of course, there are tons of great apps out there as well, so you just pick whatever works for you or calculate your own using the product nutrition facts label. What follows now is a sample meal plan that I adhere to on a weekly. I've already done the math on these too for the meal prep. What I have, like I said, these are my favorites. But so what I have right now, and I'm just going to put this down. This is a raw edit, okay? My favorites: tuna, chicken breast, ground turkey, lamb, and beef. The ground turkey is 93.7, and so is the beef. So I broke everything down for 1 ounce, okay? Because on the back nutrition label, most of the proteins are going to give you a 4 ounce serving suggestion. But anyways, so tuna, you get 7 grams, 6 grams, chicken breast, and so on and so forth. You can see right here. By all means, pause it, write it down if you need to. So per meal, that tells me to meet my protein goals of 35.5 grams. If you remember what I wrote down earlier, that means per meal I'm going to need 5 ounces of tuna, 6 ounces of chicken breast, 6.5 ounces of ground turkey, 7 ounces of lamb, 5.7 ounces or 6 ounces of ground beef. And the cool part behind this is this little standardization right here is going to last me throughout the rest of my entire life. I can just use it as a quick reference. So, and that means per week, as long as nothing really changes, all I'm going to have to buy is 35 ounces of tuna, 42 ounces of chicken breast, 45.5 ounces of ground turkey, lamb 49 ounces, beef, so on and so forth. And then right here I broke it down into the pounds also. So like I said, pause it, write this stuff down if you need to, if you got your pen and paper out like you should have, and let's keep on moving, right? Because right now we're gonna move on to our carbs, okay? So sweet potato, I did the same thing, 22 grams for 3/4 cup. Jasmine rice is 23 grams for a 1/2 cup. Rice noodles is 22.5 grams per 1 ounce. Red quinoa, 29 grams for a 1/4 cup. But that gives you an extra 6 grams of protein, which is nice, especially if you're cutting back on the fat. Along with the brown rice has an extra 4 grams of protein whenever you take in 39 grams of that complex carb with only a 1/2 cup of dry. I like to add about 3 ounces of veggies per meal, or about a fistful, to keep my vitamins and minerals in check. Those super green powders are good, but just eat your veggies, guys. And let's face it, fats are really easy to find. I pick the leanest proteins I can find and prepare them with coconut oil or avocado oil. Sometimes I'll use EVU or extra virgin olive oil. Yes, you need to stay away from butter for the best results with your fitness and nutrition plan. Real quick, 14% body fat, 200 pounds. And this is going to give you, I'm 6'3", so if you're in the same height, that means that our BMR is pretty much going to be the same. I'm 38 years old. So like I said, maybe one of y'all can relate to that, and you can copy this word for word if you want to. Well, we just covered a lot of information in a short amount of time. There are a lot of resources and YouTubers that go further into detail if you want to jump head first down that rabbit hole. However, I hope this gives you a solid starting point on actually figuring out not just the types of foods to shop for, but also how much food you'll need. Obviously, check with your medical provider before starting any fitness or nutrition program. Thank you again for watching. Go ahead and drop me any questions and feedback in the comments below. Thank you.